What's up, biker bros? This is Nathan from the Gen Z Biker Blog. I am here today in the beautiful state of Illinois, and I am currently riding the Indian motorcycle FTR1200 courtesy of Route 66 Indian Motorcycle in Elmhurst, Illinois. Now, this video has been quite a long time coming. For those of you that have been following me for a few months now, you will know that I did used to live in Milan, Italy, and I had the pleasure of attending the Moored Motorcycle Design Show in Milan, and I actually got the opportunity to meet the head designer from Indian Motorcycle that was responsible for designing the FTR1200. So if you're interested in checking out that video, make sure to click the link above. And basically in that video, Rich was kind enough to give me a one-on-one interview and tell me kind of his design processes and inspiration for the FTR1200, which is an awesome opportunity for me as a motovlogger. But now back to the bike. Now the FTR1200 has three different models. There's your entry-level basic FTR1200, which is a little bit less expensive. Then you've got your sport, and the one that I'm currently on is the FTR1200 Replica Edition. Now this bike standard has about 85 feet-pound of torque and about 120 horsepower. Those are rough estimates that I found on RevZilla's website, and obviously, as many of you know, RevZilla is a pretty reputable brand, and I 100% trust their numbers that they've given us. So like I said, I'm here courtesy of Route 66 Indian Motorcycle in Elmhurst, Illinois, and once again, we are doing a video review on the FTR1200. So far, I'm really enjoying this bike. It's got a lot of features that I really enjoy. I do come from a sport bike background. I actually used to work at Route 66 Indian Motorcycle, and I have had a lot of experience riding the Indian Scout Bobbers, and this was a pleasant surprise when I came to it. It's got a lot of electronic features on it, which I really enjoy, you know. Keeping up with the times of the motorcycle industry, a lot of companies do have those electronic displays. So on the FTR1200, you have three different power modes. You've got rain, standard, and sport mode, and then you have the optional track mode that you could put it in which you are given the option to take off traction control, which is obviously really nice for those of you out there that are doing track days and such. You also do have Bluetooth and music capabilities, which is nice out of a sport naked bike. You mostly only see those features in touring bikes, so it is nice to see that on a sport bike such as this. It does have auto-canceling turn signals as well. Everything's on the left side of the handlebars. You do have LED brights, which are very bright. I've seen just in the day. Cannot imagine how they are at night. The replica version is outfitted with a Akrapovic exhaust as well, so it is not the loudest exhaust. For a manufacturer exhaust option, it is quite a nice exhaust tone. So that was just a little third gear pull. Obviously I'm on residential streets, don't want to get too crazy, but if you do notice, I was trying to get the RPMs up there, you do get a little bit of snap, crackle, pop out of the Akrapovic on this. It's nothing too crazy, but it is a nice little touch to the sporty feel of the bike. It does have Öhlins rear suspension on it. The tires on this from the manufacturer are based off of the Dunlop S pattern tire. It's more of like a 80-20 type tire. They advertise it as being a tire that you could do minor off-roading, like if you have to go on a dirt road or whatever it may be, you have the ability to do so, which is nice. But on the one that I'm riding right now, Route 66 Indian motorcycle actually put regular street tires on it, which is nice because a lot of the customers were wondering how the bike handled with regular tires on it as opposed to that Dunlop more like meaty kind of tread. It is a 6-speed transmission. It does shift pretty fluidly. I really enjoy the transmission on this so far. I've only been riding it for about a half an hour in doing this filming, but I do enjoy it. I like the exhaust, I like the transmission, the suspension feels pretty good. So you could hear a little bit of the snap crackle pop there, hopefully in the bridge that we just went under. It does dampen those bumps a little bit. It's not too harsh, and you can adjust it, I believe. Really, I think the only downside to this bike that I'm finding is that it is a little bit taller. So now I'm 5'11", just about almost 6 feet. And the only downside that I see with that is that it is a higher seat height. So those of you that are under 5'11" may struggle to flat foot this bike. You'll probably be on your tiptoes or maybe not be able to reach the ground, which is a little bit problematic for some of us. But otherwise, I'd probably give this bike a 9.5 out of 10 in terms of the actual riding experience of the bike. It handles great. The brakes are amazing. And overall, yeah, I would give this a 9.5 out of 10 riding experience. The only thing that I would probably like to see them do and change about this bike is maybe make it a little bit shorter so that it is more so a bike that anyone can ride regardless of their height. Obviously there is going to be, you know, like super short people, like 5-footers aren't going to be able to ride it, but maybe just lower it a little bit so that you can make it a bike that your 5'5", 5'6" people can hop on. And maybe that's not realistic, but you know, we want to see everyone being able to have fun in the motorcycling industry. Motorcycling is a sport that anyone can enjoy, and that's just the fact that I'm a nice person and want to see everyone riding a fun bike. But that's something that I would like to see change. Otherwise, I think it's great that they have 3 different trims on the bike, so that price-wise, people in different economic kind of classes can try to get on this bike and own one. So otherwise, I want to give a huge shout out to iMotorsports Inc., home of Route 66 Indian Motorcycle, for giving me the opportunity to ride the FTR1200 today. As I said, this video has been a long time coming. So if you do like this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below what you think about the FTR1200, and also click the bell icon to see more videos like this.